We're talking about, well, the sort of general topic heading is, what have I done to deserve this? We're talking about incidents where, oh, what have I done to deserve that? Like Wayne Rooney crunching his foot in, it must have on his face. Clearly, amidst the agony, there was a more existential questioning of what have I done to deserve this? Or Trevor Locke, for example, when the dead mice that he'd drowned were discovered in his aquarium by a vicar, he thought, what have I done to deserve this?
When it looks like you've done something terrible and there's no way of explaining it in that moment. I always find it when I've lost my keys, when I can't get into my house.
You think, well, I don't deserve this?
Yeah.
You feel such a what?
Fool. No, I feel so awful that I've lost control of being out. I should be allowed in my house, but I can't.
Okay, well, what about that occasion, right? Me and Matt was once doing a television programme up in Leeds with a young BNP. It weren't a promotional film. we were against them and their racism. And, like, there's a bit, right, we were staying in a hotel, and Matt, right, was throwing food and stuff out of our hotel window, about on the 10th floor, so throwing peanut jars.
Peanuts and peanut jars?
I think you threw the jar out.
They weren't in a jar.
They were in a jar.
It was a bag of peanuts, and I just started throwing them out the window.
Right, throwing all these things out the window. I think
I'm happy.
Breakfast out the window, stuff like that. I was just trying to live my life. I was a junkie at that time, and my behaviour was impeccable. Right, throwing all these things out, and then the hotel reception phoned up, and security started flurrying around, sort of downstairs, looking up at us. And Matt did actually go, "Why is this happening to us? Why are we being judged in this way?" It's because you've thrown those things out the window. There's a direct corollary. It's not hard. It's not an injustice. For heaven's sake. You know, what have I done to deserve this? Matt thought in that moment.
What have I done to deserve this?
Right, it was ridiculous that he thought that, because months before he'd been throwing peanuts out of a window and thinking to himself. Here's an embarrassing thing that happened to me. It was, right, when I was little, something happened to her. With me and my mum, we grew up just together. Well, she was already grown up. I grew up just with her. And, like, I lost a trainer. Right, this is a tragic story, you know. You're already guffawing at it. I lost one of my trainers. And then, like, I had to go to school the next day, and she made me go to school wearing her trainers. They were pink, and, like, they were the size of a mum's feet. I only had child-sized feet.
What? You have another pair of shoes?
No, that's it. That's the tragedy of the story.
That's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, so I had to go to school wearing these pink trainers, right? And I thought I'd be able to overcome this by sort of joking about it and say, oh, they're called Pinky and Perky, and characterise them. But people at school ridiculed me for that, and with some justification. I remember thinking, what have I done to deserve this that day?
What have I done to deserve this?
Embarrassing. That's what I felt to myself, you know.